So we can start. Meanwhile, other will join. So, uh, Pratik, I would like to share your screen. Pratik, am I audible? Guys, am I audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Pratik, can you share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Hello, am I audible, Pratik?
Yes, sir.
Your voice is coming very low.
सर नेटवर्क इशू के कारण हो सकता है सर.
Okay. So are you able to share your screen? Is it possible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please share your screen. So in morning session, uh, whatever we have covered, after that we will start.
Hello, sir. Hello.
No, it is not visible yet. Any other one is able to see the screen?
No, sir.
Sir.
Pratik, can you unshare and reshare screen?
Okay, sir.
Shivam, just guide Pratik from what we have covered till in morning
How
session.
visible?
Then after that we will what we have to start.
Sir, I have already told him what we have completed in the morning
Okay.
session.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I think Pratik's screen is not visible. Uh, Shivam, what you can do, you can share a screen and Pratik will then present it. There is some network issue, I think, from Pratik end.
Okay, sir.
Okay, just continue. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm jumping on another call actually. Okay,
Sir.
please, please continue. Shivam,
Yes,
you
sir.
share your screen and Pratik, you start
Pratik, your
presenting it.
screen is visible now. You can start.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now we start. I start from transpose a matrix. To transpose a matrix means to replace rows with columns. When you swap rows and columns, you rotate the matrix around its diagonal. Example, if matrix A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, then transpose of A is 1, 3, 2, 4. Here we can see rows rows rotate into the columns. Multiplying matrix. multiplying matrix is more difficult. We can only multiply two matrices if the number of columns in matrix A is the same as the number of rows in matrix B. Then we need to compile a dot product. We need to multiply the numbers in each column of A with the numbers in each row of B and then add the products. Example,
Change your code on the line 19. Matrix dot add function has to be removed and write matrix multiply. Line number 19.
so here we can see the multiply of two matrix is 14, 32, 50. Here in place of adding, we write multiply. Now we can see. Explained A is 1, 2, 3 and B is 1, 4, 7, 2, 5, 8, 3, 6, 9. So 1, 2, 3 multiply 1, 2, 3. So 1 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3 equal to 14. Then 1 into 4, 2 into 5 plus 3 into 6 equal to 32. And 1 into 7, 2 into 8 and plus 3 into 9 equal to 50. So matrix C is 14, 32, 50. If you know how to multiply matrix, you can solve many complex equations. Example, you sell roses. Red roses are $3 each. White roses are $4 each. Yellow roses are $2 each. Monday, you sold 260 roses. Tuesday, you sold 200 roses. Wednesday, you sold 120 roses. What was the value of all the sales? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, $3 तो तो क्या हुआ 120, $4 80, $2 60, as like Tuesday, Wednesday. Example, matrix A, MA, sorry, 3, 4, 2, matrix B equal to 120, 90, 60, 80, 70, 40, 60, 40, 20. And then multiply matrix A and multiply, matrix B. So here you can see the result is 800 630, 380. So explained $3, $4, $2. Matrix B is 120, 90, 60, 80, 70, 40, 60, 40, 20. So now 3 into 120 plus 4 into 80 plus 2 into 60 equal to 800. Then 3 into 90 plus 4 into 70 plus 2 into 40 equal to 630. 3 into 60, 4 into 40, 2 into 20. Result 380. So now the matrix of C $800, $630, and $380, and total sum $1,810. Matrix factorization. With AI, you need to know how to factorize a matrix. Matrix factorization is a key tool in linear algebra, especially in linear least squares.
Pratik, you're not doing this on Visual Studio, executing the code.
Yes, sir.
You're executing. Okay. Execute it. What is the result?
Sir.
Okay. Fine.
Now tensors. A tensor is an n-dimensional matrix. A scalar is a zero-dimensional tensor. A vector is a one-dimensional tensor. A matrix is a two-dimensional tensor. A tensor is a generalization of vectors and matrix to higher dimensions. So scalar is a zero-dimensional tensor. Vector is a one-dimensional tensor. And matrix two-dimensional tensor. And tensor is generalization of vectors and matrix. Mean it is a n-dimensional matrix. Tensor ranks. The number of directions a tensor can have in a n-dimensional space is called the rank of tensor. The rank is denoted R. A scalar is a single number. It has zero access. It has rank of 0. It is a zero-dimensional tensor. A vector is an array of numbers. It has one axis. It has a rank of 1. It is a one-dimensional tensor. A matrix is a two-dimensional array. It has two axes. It has a rank of 2. It is a two-dimensional tensor. Real tensors. Technically, all of the above are tensors, but when we speak of tensors, we generally speak of matrix with the dimensions larger than 2. Linear algebra in JavaScript. In linear algebra, the most simple math object is the scalar. Const scalar is equal to 1. Another simple math object is the array. Const array equal to 1, 2, 3. Matrix are two-dimensional arrays. Matrix equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Vectors can be written as matrix with only one column. Vector equal to 1, 2, 3. Vectors can also be written as arrays. We can see vector equal to 1, 2, 3. Tensors are n-dimensional arrays. Tensor equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now JavaScript tensors operation. Programming tensor operation in JavaScript can easily become a spaghetti of loops. Using a JavaScript library will save you a lot of headache. One of the most common libraries to use for tensor operation is called TensorFlow.js. Tensor addition. Answer A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Answer B equal to 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 3 minus 3. So addition equal to 1, 1, 2. 2 minus 1 equal to 1. 3 plus 2 equal to 5. 4 minus 2 equal to 2. 5 plus 3 equal to 8. 6 minus 3 equal to 3. So now the result is 2, 1, 5, 2, 8, 3. Answer subtraction. Answer A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Answer B equal to 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 3 minus 3. Subtraction 1 minus 1 equal to 0. 2 minus 1 equal to 3. क्योंकि माइनस माइनस इक्वल टू प्लस 3 minus 2 equal to 1. 4 minus 2 equal to 6. 5 minus 3 equal to 2. 6 minus 3 equal to 9. So here the result is 0, 3, 1, 6, 2, 9. Now machine learning statistics. Statistics are tools to get answers to questions about data. What is a common? What is expected? What is normal? What is the probability? Inferential statistics. Inferential statistics are methods for quantifying properties of a population from a small sample. You take data from a sample and make a prediction about the whole population. For example, you can stand in a shop and ask a sample of 100 people if they like chocolate. From your research using inferential statistics, you could predict that 91% of all shoppers like chocolate. Incredible chocolate facts. 9 out of 10 people love chocolate. 50% of the US population cannot live without chocolate every day. You use inferential statistics to predict whole domains from small samples of data. Descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics summarize observation from a set of data. Since we register every newborn baby, we can tell that 51 out of 100 are boys. From these collected numbers, we can predict 51% chance that a new baby will be a boy. It is it is a mystery that the ratio is not 50%. Like basic biology would predict. We only know that we have had this tilted sex ratio since the 17th century. Note: raw observations are only data. They are not real knowledge. You use descriptive descriptive statistics to transform raw observations into data that you can understand. Descriptive statistics measurements. Descriptive statistics are broken down into different measures. Tendency, measures of the center, the mean, the average value, the median, the mode. Spread, measures of variability, mean and max, standard deviation, variance, skewness, kurtosis. Now descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics is broken down into tendency and variability. Tendency is about center measures, the mean, the median, the mode, the mean. The mean value is the average of all values. This table contains 11 values: 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 11, 14, 14, 15. To find the mean value, add all values and divide by the number of values. So the mean value is total sum about the total numbers. 7 plus 8 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 14 plus 14 plus 15 divided by the total numbers. The total numbers is 11. So the result is 10.36. The mean is the sum divided by the count. Calculate the mean value. So here you can see the mean value is 10.3636. Or use a math library like math.js. So here you can see calculate the mean average value 10.3636. The median. A list of speed values. These 99, 86, 87, 88, 111, 86, 103, 87, 94, 78, 77, 85, 86. The median is the value in the middle, and in the middle value is 87. So calculate the median. So the median is the midpoint value is 87. If there are two numbers in the middle, divide the sum of them by 2. So the two numbers in the middle are 86 and 87. So 86 plus 87 divided by 2 equal to 86.5. Example. So you can see the median is the midpoint value 86.5. The mode. The mode is the value that appears the most number of times. So here 86 is present most number of times. Calculate the mode. So here you can see 86 is present most number of times. So the mode is the most common value is 86 here. Outliers. Outliers are values outside the other values. Outliers can change the mean a lot. Sometimes we don't use them. It might be an error, or we use the median or the mode instead. Calculate the mean. Example. So the values are 99, 86, 87, 88, 111, 86, 103, 87, 94, 78, 300, 85, 86. So the mean of these values are 106.92. Here you can see. Now statistic variability spread. Descriptive statistics is broken down into tendency and variability. Variability uses these measures. distribution, skewness, kurtosis. The variance. In statistics, the variance is the access from the mean value. Variance describes how far is spread out from the mean value. Mean value is described in previous chapter. This table contains 11 values. 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 11, 14, 14, 15. So now calculate the variance. So firstly, we calculate mean. So first calculate mean, then subtract mean from each value, and then square. Variance equal to SS upon 11. So the variance equal to 6.9586. Here you can see. Or use a math library with math.js.
Pratik, output is same, which is showing in W3 website. Same output is coming
Yes,
here also.
yes, sir. 6.95.
Okay, okay. Yes, it is a variance, right? Variance you have
Yes, sir.
calculated.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So now standard deviation. Standard deviation is a measure of how spread out numbers are. The symbol is it is called sigma, Greek letter sigma. The formula is the standard deviation, the square root of the variance. This symbol is used to represent standard deviation, sigma. The standard deviation is so here you can see the standard deviation is 2.39. Firstly, we calculate variance and under root variance is standard deviation. Now we use math.js library. So the standard deviation is same 2.39. Distribution. What is normal distribution? What is margin of error? What is skewness? What is kurtosis? Normal distribution. The normal distribution curve is a bell-shaped curve. Each band of the curve has a width of one standard deviation. So standard deviations from the mean, probability density. Each band of the curve has a width of one standard deviation from the mean value. Value less than one standard deviation away account for 68.27%. Values less than two standard deviations away account for 95.45%. Values less than three standard deviations away account for 99.73%. What does it mean? Most observations are within one standard deviation from the mean. Almost all observations are within two standard deviations. Practically all observations are within three standard deviations. Normal distribution facts. Normal distribution is symmetric. The peak always divides the distribution in half. Normal distribution is a probability distribution. A lot of observations follow the normal distribution. Your IQ, your weight, your height, your salary, your blood pressure. Normal distribution shows that values near the mean are more frequent than values far from the mean. Distance from the mean value, percentage of the population. One standard deviation 68.27%, two standard deviations 95.45%, three standard deviations 99.73%. The 68, 95, 89.7 rule, the empirical rule, is a shorthand to remember the percentage of values that lie within the different bands of a normal distribution. Normal distribution is also known as Gaussian distribution and the bell curve. The margin of error. Statisticians will always try to predict everything with 100% accuracy, but there will always be some uncertainty. The margin of error is the number that quantifies this statistical uncertainty. Different margins define different range for where we believe the correct answers that can be found. The acceptable margin is a matter of judgment and relative to how important the answer is. The more samples we collect, the lower the margin of error is. So here we can see sample size equal to 2401, margin of error is 2%, and this curve sample size equal to 1067, margin of error 3%. This curve sample size is 600, margin of error 4%, and for this curve sample size is 384, margin of error is 5%, and uh, for this curve sample size is 96 and margin of error 10%. How to interpret margin of error? Suppose
So
55% of a sampled.
1 minute, Pratik. So go above. So here we can see as we de start decreasing the size of the sample, our margin of error will increases. Okay.
Increase.
So if the sample size is large, the margin of error will be less. So in this case, in case of any audit or in case of any sample selection, we will take as much as large data as we can. In that case, what would happen? The margin of error will got reduced. So this is that is why it is a bell shape. And I hope all of you have some knowledge of this statistic. You must have read in either in engineering or in 10th, 11th, 12th. Do you have some knowledge, everyone?
Yes, sir.
What about others? Aditya, Aditya Pal,
Yes, sir.
Ashish, Gauri. Great, great. If you have or if you forget something, so go through it once more, or you will able to easily uh, able to perform means work on it. So it's basically a statistical concept which we will use in the machine learning. Okay, so Pratik, please go ahead.
How to interpret margin of error? Suppose 55% of a sampled population say they plan to vote yes. When projecting this to a whole population, you add separate the margin of error to give a range of possible results. With a margin of error of 3%, you are confident that between 52% and 58% will vote yes. With a margin of error of 10%, you are confident that between 45% and 65% will vote yes. Skewness. Skewness is a distortion from the bell curve. So here you can see negative skew and positive skew. Kurtosis. Kurtosis is also a distortion from the normal distribution bell curve, while skewness describes unexpected values in one tail. Kurtosis describes unexpected values in both tails. Image negative kurtosis lower than normal distribution. So now we will discuss about probability. Probability is about how likely something is to occur or how likely something is true. The mathematic probability is a number between 0 and 1. 0 indicates impossibility and 1 indicates certainty. The probability of an event. The probability of an event is the number of ways the event can happen, the number of possible outcomes. Probability equal to number of ways divided by outcomes. Tossing coins. When tossing a coin, there are two possible outcomes: head and tail. So the probability of heads is 1 divided by 2, mean 0.5, and the probability of tails is same as the probability of heads is 1 divided by 2 equal to 0.5. The probability of an event A is often written as like this: P of A. When tossing two coins, there are four possible outcomes. Event probability: heads plus heads equal to 1 divided by 4 equal to 0.25. Tails plus tails 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. Head plus tails 1 divided by 4 equal to 0.25, and tails plus head 1 divided by 4 0.25. Throwing dice. When throwing a dice, there are 6 possible outcomes. Lands on 1. So the probability 1 by 6, 0.166, and lands on 2, 1 by 6 equal to 0.16. Lands of 3 is same, 0.16. Lands of 3, 0.16. Lands of 5, 0.56, and lands on 6, 0.16. The possibility of throwing 3, 4 at the same time is 1 by 6 whole cube. Lands on 4 to the power of 3. So the possibility of throwing 3 4s at the same time is 0.004629. The possibility of throwing 3 likes at the same time is 6 times larger. So lands on 1 plus lands on 2 plus dot dot plus lands on 6. So the possibility of throwing 3 equal dice is 0.0277. 156 whole cube into 6. Here you can see 6 balls. I have 6 balls in a bag, 3 red, 2 are green, and 1 is blue. Blindfolded, what is the probability that I pick a green one? Number of ways it can happen are 2. There are 2 greens. Number of outcomes are 6. There are 6 balls. Probability, ways divided by outcomes. The probability that I pick a green one is 2 out of 6 is 2 by 6 equal to 0.33. The probability is written P of green equal to 0.33. P of a ways divided by outcomes probability. So the probability of red is 3 divided by 6. Suppose the red balls is 3, the red balls are 3 and the total balls are 6. So probability of red balls is 0.50. So now for green, the probability of green balls 2 by 6, 0.33. And the probability of blue ball 1 by 6, 0.16. Probability of A equal to probability of B. So probability of A equal to probability of B, it means event A and B have the same chance to occur. Probability A greater than probability of B, event A has a higher chance to occur. And probability of A less than probability of B, event A has a lower chance to occur. For the 6 balls, probability of red greater than probability of green. I am more likely to pick a red than a green. Probability of red greater than probability of blue. I am more likely to pick a red than a blue. And probability of green greater than probability of blue. I am more likely to pick a green than a blue. Probability of blue less than probability of green. I am less likely to pick a blue than a green. Probability of blue less than probability of red. I am less likely to pick a blue than a red. Probability of green less than probability of red. I am less likely to pick a green than a red. Choosing a king. The probability of choosing a king in a deck of cards is 4 is 50 in 52. Number of ways it can happen are 4. There are 4 kings. Number of outcomes are 52. There are 52 cards. Probability equal to ways divided by outcomes. The probability is 4 out of 52. 4 by 52 is 0.076923. The probability is written P of king equal to 0.76923. Now it is complete.
So, Pratik, what we have covered?
So complete हो गया.
Entire machine learning.
Yes, statistics तक complete हो चुका है सर.
Okay. Statistic and then go down. Means,
सर नीचे और कुछ नहीं है.
okay. Just a minute. Give me 1 minute, okay? Pratik, I have pasted one link in the chat. Click on that. So we have to now start Panda. So it is very important topic for data clearing. So suppose we have collected huge amount of data, then data must be converted into the meaningful information, and that we will get after clearing the data means we have to filter the data and get the meaningful information from that. So how we will do that? We will using the Panda library. So we will learn how we will perform this. So Pratik, uh, please go ahead. We have already covered Panda.
Yes, sir, we have covered pandas and NumPy together only after Python
In
tutorial.
but in that data clearing and all these things we have done. Let me check. Under Python tutorial we have covered, right?
So firstly, we have covered Python tutorial, then NumPy
In
tutorial,
Python.
and then after we have covered pandas, and then Matplotlib, SciPy, and then we have
Python
moved to
module
machine learning.
we have covered. We have gone to Panda tutorial. Okay, that is already covered in that. Okay, fine. Okay, let me check the curriculum then. We will cover the data wrangling using Python. Just click on the chat in the link which I've sent in chat. So, how we convert the data into the meaningful information that we will learn here. Okay. So here a couple of examples are there that we will check. Okay. So Pratik, please start. I think this we
Okay,
have
sir.
not covered, right?
Yes, sir. It is not covered.
Shivam, okay.
Yes,
Yeah. So don't need to read everything. Just tell that what is the data wrangling, and then important. Just read the important points, and
okay, sir.
then move to the coding.
Okay, okay, sir.
Fine.
So, data wrangling in Python. Data wrangling is the process of gathering, collecting, and transforming raw data into another format for better understanding, decision making, accessing, and analysis in less time. Importance of data wrangling. Data wrangling is a very important step in a data science project. The below example will explain its importance. Book selling website want to show top selling books of different domains according to user preference. For example, if a new user searches for motivational books, then they want to show those motivational books which sell the most or have a high rating. Data wrangling in Python. Data wrangling is a crucial topic for data science and data analysis. Pandas framework of Python is used for data wrangling. Pandas is an open source library in Python, especially developed for data analysis and data science. It is used for process like data sorting or filtration, data grouping, etc. Data wrangling in Python deals with the uh, below functionalities: exploration, dealing with missing values, reshaping data, filtering data, other. Data exploration in Python. Here in data exploration, we load the data into a data frame and then we visualize the data in a tabular format. Example.
हाँ रितेश क्या बोल रहे हो?
So here you can see data equal to name J, Princy, Gaurav, Anuj, Ravi, Natasha, Ria, and age. Uh, the age of J is 17, Princy 17, Gaurav 18, Anuj 17, Ravi 18, Natasha 17, Ria 17. And here you can see gender and marks.
अरे यार ये
Dealing with
कौन?
dealing with missing values in Python. As we can see from the previous output, there are any values present in the marks column, which is a missing value in the data frame that is going to be taken care of in data wrangling by replacing them with the column mean. is not defined.
Yes, Pratik.
सर इसमें पता नहीं क्या एरर शो हो रहा है सर कि डीएफ इज नॉट डिफाइंड, कि डीएफ डिफाइन किया हुआ है सर।
DF is not defined. DF is DF replaced none. ये आउटपुट शो हो रहा है कि नहीं हो रहा है? आउटपुट आया कि नहीं?
आउटपुट आ रहा है ये।
Anyone else also tried it their end?
सर यहाँ पर हमें NaN को एवरेज से रिप्लेस करना था सर, वो हो चुका है सर यहाँ पर।
किसी और ने ट्राई किया ये अपने एंड पे? गौरी शंकर, निशु, प्रतीक, शिवम?
Yes, sir. Same error occurred.
Hmm. And what is showing in the Geek to Geek website? What is the output there? Output is output same है?
यस सर, यस।
खाली DF डिफाइंड नहीं है, वो एरर आ रहा है उधर।
यस सर, डीएफ इज नॉट डिफाइंड।
DF is not defined. एक एक बार उसको उस पे चैट जीपीटी पे डालो, चेक करो, देखो क्या
सर
है।
Pratik, can you just paste the code in the chat?
रुको। हेलो
Yes.
हेलो।
यस प्रतीक, वी कैन हियर यू।
यहाँ पे कोड में NaN स्ट्रिंग को एवरेज से रिप्लेस किया जा रहा है, लेकिन NaN स्ट्रिंग को पांडास डेटा फ्रेम में न्यूमेरिक नहीं माना जाता, इसी वजह से वो एरर शो हो रहा था सर।
Just paste the code in the Teams chat.
Now move further. Data replacing in data wrangling. In the gender column, we can replace the gender column data by categorizing them into different numbers.
पहले वाला इशू रिजॉल्व हो गया
Yes, sir.
प्रतीक? हाँ।
सर उसमें ये था कि हम जो एन स्ट्रिंग थी सर उसमें आ रहा था कि एन स्ट्रिंग को एवरेज से रिप्लेस किया जा रहा है, लेकिन एन स्ट्रिंग को पांडास डेटा फ्रेम में न्यूमेरिकल नहीं माना जाता सर।
ओके,
इसी वजह से सर
नॉट
वो
ए
एरर
नंबर।
शो हो रहा था। नंबर
तो इसके लिए क्या किया फिर आपने? ये
तो
ये
जो है ना पीडी डॉट न्यूमेरिकल सही से न्यूमेरिकल में कन्वर्ट किया है सर पहले हमने।
ओके ओके, पीरियड न्यूमेरिकल।
यस सर।
नाउ वी आर गेटिंग द आउटपुट, राइट? करेक्ट आउटपुट।
यस यस।
ओके ओके। So these things, na, these are the things which you should have, you all should have, noted down somewhere कि हाँ हमने ये रन किया था और ये हमारे में एरर आया था, तो ये हमने इसका ऐसे रेमेडिएशन दिया. So this will, in future also, if you come up with any such kind of issue, you can able to, identify that yes, this was the issue and earlier we have resolved it like this. So कहीं भी ऐसा इशू आता है कोई जिस पे हम लोग वर्क कर रहे हैं, तो you can note it down somewhere in your notepad or somewhere and save it. Okay, at least for the time of this internship, so that in future अगर कोई इशू आता है तो आप इसको रेफरेंस ले सकें. ठीक है? So it's a good way of working. Fine. Please go ahead, Pratik.
So now we can replace the gender column data by categorizing them into different numbers. So we convert a gender with different numbers like 0.0, 1.0, 0.0, 0.0, 0.0, 1.0, and 1.0. 0.0 mean male and 1.0 mean female. Filtering data in data wrangling. Suppose there is a requirement for the details regarding name, gender, and marks of the top scoring students. Here we need to remove some using the pandas slicing method in data wrangling from unwanted data. So remove age column and filtering marks greater than equal to 75. You can see. J marks 90, Princy marks 76, Gaurav marks 75.2, Natasha marks 75.2, and all remains marks less than 75. So they are not printed in output. Data wrangling use merge operation. Merge operation is used to merge two row data into the desired format. Here the field is the name of the column, which is similar in both data frames. Example: suppose that a teacher has two data types of data. The first type of data consists of details of students, and the second type of data consists of pending pre-status, which is taken from the account office. So the teacher will use the merge operation here in order to merge the data and provide it meaning. So that teacher will analyze it easily, and it is also reduce the time and effort of the teacher from manual merging. Mm. So here data is this, and different data you can see in the output. ID, name, branch. ID 101 2110, and name Jagrup Praveen Harjot Pooja etc. And branch is CSC CSC etc. Here also you can see the result. Creating second data frame to perform merge operations using data wrangling. So ID is this 101, 102, 103, 104, and pending 5,250 nil, 9,000, 15,000 nil, 4,500, 1,800, 250 nil, and then merge. So after merging, the data is this ID, name, branch pending. ID 101 to 110, name Jagrup Praveen Harjot etc. Branch CSC, and pending 5,250 etc. Data wrangling using grouping method. The grouping method is data wrangling is used to provide results in terms of various groups taken out from large data. This method of pandas is used to group the outset of data from the large data set. Example, there is a car selling company, and this company have different brand of various car manufacturing company like Maruti, Toyota, Mahindra, Ford, etc. and have the data on where different cars are sold in different years. So the company wants to wrangle only that data where cars are sold during the year 2010. For this problem, we use another data wrangling technique, which is a pandas group by method. Create data frame to use grouping method. So here data is this. Here you can see the data, brand, year, sold, brand Maruti, Hyundai, Toyota, etc. Year 2010, 2011, etc. Sold 6, 7, 9, 8, etc. Creating data frame to use grouping methods. Data of the year 2010. तो here हमने यहाँ पर ईयर के बेस पर डेटा को ग्रुप किया है। आप देख सकते हो जो 2010 में सोल्ड की गई है कार, तो उनकी इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है। Data wrangling by removing duplications. Pandas duplicates method helps us to remove duplicate values from large data. An important part of data wrangling is removing duplicate values from the large data set. Syntax data frame dot duplicated subset equal to none, heap equal to first. Here subset is the column value where we want to remove the duplicate value. Example, a university will organize the event. In order to participate, students have to fill in their details in the online form so that they will contact them. It may be possible that a student will fill out the form multiple times. It may cause difficulty for the event organizer if a single student will fill in multiple entries. The data that the organizer will get can be easily wrangled by removing duplicate values. So creating a student dataset who want to participate in the event. So Amit, Praveen, Jagrup, Rahul, Vishal, UTC and the roll number 23, 54, 29, 36 and email emails are these. You can see. Data wrangling. So we use non-duplicate equal to जो ये df data frame ब्रैकेट में df dot duplicated दोनों So here 54 and 54 same prevent, so it is removed second time. So you can see the result. Creating new data sets using the concatenation of two data sets in data wrangling. We can join two data frames in several ways. For our example, in concatenating two data sets, we use pd.concat function, creating two data frame for concatenation. So here, after concatenation, the result is data 1 and data 2. After concatenation, the result is.
Do we have completed this?
Yes, sir. I have completed data wrangling.
Okay. Let me check then. If you click on the chat, I paste one link.
Data from file in Python.
Now we will learn visualizing data from CSV file. I would like someone else to present now. Anyone else can present? Who wants to present it? Okay, Shivam, can you please take it? We don't want to kill the time much.
Okay, sir.
Please take it.
It's data from CSV file in Python. CSV stand for comma separated values, which means that the data in a CSV file is separated by commas, making it easy to store tabular data. The file extension for CSV file is .csv, and these files are commonly used with spreadsheet applications like Google Sheet and Microsoft Excel. A CSV file consists of multiple records with data organized into row and columns. We are going to visualize data from a CSV file in Python. So to extract the data in a CSV file, CSV module must be imported in our program. So to import the module, we have to write the command import CSV. It will import the CSV module. Function is used to read the program after importing the CSV library. So example of visualizing data from CSV file, visualizing the column of different person through bar plot. So the below CSV file contains different person name, gender, and age saved as biostats.csv. So this is the file that has some data. So we are implementing it. So to implement it, we first have to import the matplotlib library. Then we have to import the CSV module, and then we have to execute the code. Let's try it.
You need to create this CSV file in your machine. Then you need to
Yes, sir.
import. Yeah.
First, I have to create the file on Excel or Google Sheet.
No, it is in Excel. It should be in Excel, but it is in CSV format.
Sir.
When you are saving the file, na, so save it as a CSV format.
Okay, sir.
Let me provide any data. Let me check. You continue, I will check.
शिवम शिवम
हेलो।
हाँ शिवम, उसी फोल्डर में तुम इस फाइल को सेव करना जिसमें तुम्हारी पाइथन फाइल है। बाद में वरना तुम्हें इस फाइल का पूरा पाथ देना
वो हो
पड़ेगा।
जाए, हाँ वो हो जाएगा, टेंशन नहीं लो।
Yes, yes, this CSV comma separated value.
So this one or this one?
No, above one, above one. Yes. Check the extension of file. Right click on clicking on it.
Here, sir, I get output.
Yes. Everyone also try it at your end. Pratik, are you getting this output?
सर अभी मैं कोड पेस्ट कर रहा हूँ सर.
Okay, okay. Please, everyone, try it at your end also. Shivam, you can go ahead. Then.
Explanation. The program begins by importing matplotlib for visualization and CSV for reading CSV data. It opens the CSV file in read-only mode using open and reads it with csv.reader function. A for loop iterates through each line, extracting the required columns and appending them to list. Finally, it uses matplotlib to plot the names on x-axis and the ages on the y-axis. Visualizing weather report on different dates through line plot. Temperature and degree centigrade on different dates are stored in a CSV file as weather data.csv. These two rows, dates and temperature, are used as x and y axis for visualizing weather reports. So here it is given a weather report. Here we have given the date, and in the right side we are giving the temperature. So let's create a file here again. So here we get our output. You can see the output here. The program imports matplotlib for visualization and CSV for reading CSV data. It opens the file using open function and csv.reader function, and then reads each line with a for loop, extracting the dates and temperature column into list. Finally, it plots date on the x-axis and temperature in degree centigrade on the y-axis using matplotlib. Visualizing patient blood pressure report of a hospital through scatter plot. So now we are using the scatter plot.
Shivam, we cannot hear from you.
So basically, I'm not saying it. I'm just fixing the data here.
Okay. And in the chat, I have share one link. It's a Kaggle data set. It is basically a repository for a huge amount of data sets. So in machine learning, this Kaggle data set is widely used. So any kind of data set you required, you can download it from there. So everyone, please use this Kaggle data set.
Okay, sir.
So here we can see the patient blood pressure report here. Explanation: the program imports matplotlib for visualization and CSV for reading the CSV file. It opens the file using open and CSV reader function, then reads each line with a for loop, extracting patient names and blood pressure values into list. Finally, it plots the name on the x-axis and blood pressure values on the y-axis using a scatter plot. So here we can see the output here. Example for visualizing student marks in different subjects using a pie plot. Similarly, we can use the pie plot also. So let's import it. So here we can see the output as similar as like this. So this is the pie plot of the marks of the students. The student. Explanation: the program import matplotlib for visualization and CSV for reading CSV data. It opens the file with open and CSV reader function, reads each line using a for loop, and appends the required column to list. Finally, it plots the data as a pie chart using plot.py, means plt.py. Yes, it's completed here.
So any kind of data set you want, you can search it here. You will get the data set and download it. Here above, download option is coming, so you can download the data set from there. It is very useful for basically a machine learning. It is very helpful repository. So everyone explore this whenever you get the time. So is there anything pending, Shivam, or we have covered everything?
So basically, we have covered more than we are required in according to the module, I think.
No, no, that the link which we have shared, in which in that link what we have covered. I mean, is there anything pending?
No, sir. And this has been completed till here. Now
Okay,
it's
fine,
nothing here.
fine,
Basically,
fine.
sir, these things we have also completed in matplotlib library also.
Okay,
But
but
we there we didn't.
we have not means we are not importing data from CSV file, right? We are
Yes, sir.
so here we use it how to use the we learn how to use the CSV file, how to import the data from there. So that is the main
Yes,
actually
sir.
reason for doing this.
Yes,
Data is
sir.
everywhere. Data is whether you are manually you enter it, or if the data in large size, obviously you need to use Excel or CSV file. Okay, so that is the reason I have conducted this activity, because you all know how to use CSV in importing the data. Okay, so for now we are good enough. We can wrap up this call, and I will send in the group the mini project by today, and group wise there are I think four group is there. So yes, four groups are there. One, two, three, four. So four project I will send. You can choose any one of as per your choice or after discussion among yourself. Fine. So for now it is okay. We can wrap up the call. I hope now others are taking interest in this, and day by day when we are working on it and we got to know and play with more data, it will be more enjoyable, and everyone will take interest on it. So, and another thing is that you all need to do practice in home also. So whatever exercise we have covered here, who has not done yet, whenever you get the time, just try it at your home also. Fine. It will help you a lot. It is a very interesting field and it is a very booming field. So please pay attention and I'm requesting everyone to join the call in time. We are not taking much of your time, only 4 or 5 hours in a day. But as per our policy, you all have to need to cover 9 hours, but it's still uh, we are not doing that. But the time which uh, you all left with, uh, try to do as much as practice in your home, as much you can do. Fine. So now we will share the link of the project by today EOD. So we are now good to wrap up this call. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Thank you.